totally used to think, you know, 15 minutes, what is that gonna do? But ultimately, y'all, something is something. And that idea of, you know, 15 minutes, why are you doing it? It's gonna do nothing. Yeah, that's probably a little excuse that we tell ourselves. Also, I don't like the gym. I have never enjoyed the gym. Hey everyone, it's me, Kristine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing y'all my 15-minute workout at home. And in my workout, I target my butt, my abs, and my arms. You might be like, why not your legs? I've never enjoyed squats, that's also another thing. And I personally love to run, so I usually run and then do this workout. But if you're not a runner, all good. This 15-minute workout is still great. Let's go. Alrighty everyone, the whole idea of this workout is you go until you can't. There's not a certain amount of reps or sets or anything like that. You continue the move until you can't do the move anymore. And if you are on the fitter side and you can go and go and go for one move, and if you're in that situation, set a timer for 15 minutes and you can, you know, pace yourself within that. But at the end of the day, the idea is you go until you can't. Let's go. Okay, the first thing that I like to work on is the booty. The first thing that I always start with are donkey kicks. All you gotta do, hands down, shoulder width apart, knees on the ground, about hip width apart. Make sure you keep good alignment throughout it all, so you don't hurt anything by accident. So what you do is you simply lift up one leg that's bent and you go up. When you're up here, make sure you're really squeezing your butt because it's not gonna do anything if you don't actually activate that muscle. Really pay attention. Don't just drop your leg right away. Keep the timing consistent. And once again, do this move until you can't. So for the sake of the video, we're gonna stop it at that. And the next thing I like to do is the full extended leg. You crouch the knee underneath, full extend. Knee under, full extend instead of bending at the knees. After that, I like to then pulse. Basically do your donkey kicks, but instead of putting the knee down, you pulse it. And once again, until you can't. Switch legs. After that, the last move for the booty is, I believe these are called fire hydrants or something like that. Either way, it's just your knee bent, but you go out. You go out to the side. Once again, once you can't do it no more, switch legs. And that's really all I do for my butt. So now moving on to abs. The classic move of honestly all time, leg lowers and lifts. So lay down flat. If you want, you can take your hands and put it right underneath your tailbone for some extra support. I personally like to start up and you lower. Don't let your feet touch the ground. If you can only make it here, that's fine. Lift it back up. Awesome. Once you start feeling like you can't do it, the last down that you do, hold it there for a couple seconds. You're done. The use of weights are optional. These are 4-pound weights. If you want weights but you don't have weights, grab a soup can, really anything that's small and that has a little bit of weight to it. Next thing I like to do are the V-sits. So bend your knees, have the weight or don't have the weight, and all you gotta do, tap and up, tap, up, tap, up, tap, up. Make sure your feet do not touch that ground and you go until you can't. The next thing I like to do, hold this, ladies. You have to hold it. Grab your weight. This is one that I thoroughly enjoy doing the weight with. You tuck in your legs, put the weight out, put the weight to your chest, extend your legs. In, out. You do this until you can't. Once again, we did not put our feet down yet. But if you have to, do it. Push your body, of course, but you don't want to get hurt. Awesome! Now you can relax. Those are honestly my favorite moves for the abs. Let's move on to arms. My personal favorite for the arms. For me, the use of a weight is very important. All you gotta do, I like to sit down, legs crossed, get the weight, put one hand on top of the other, just hold it like that, behind your head, and all you do is extend and down. Extend and down. Extend and down. For this one, it really targets those wings. You know, ladies, I have wings for sure. Something that I also like to do is to switch the hand that's on top. So whatever way you held it, switch it. I like to do this one arm at a time. If you are coordinated, and if you have two weights, you can do two arms at a time, but I personally like to focus on what my one arm is doing. So I start like this, straight, and it's bent. You know, you get it. Straight, bent. All you gotta do is go up, down, and out. Bring it in, up, down, and out. In, up, down, out. The key for this is make sure this whole line is straight. This chunk of your arm is solid. Kind of imagine if there was a bar that just extended through that way, or a line, that your arm would never go underneath that line. Of course, my arm tends to do it. That's why I like to focus one arm at a time. And this one, you know, very classic stuff. If you want to incorporate this little move here, you start this part straight, this part up, right angle, and you just push up. It's not my favorite move in the world, but it's a move, and if you want to incorporate it, you can do so. Now, moving on. We've done our butt, we've done our abs, and we've done our arms. And so finally, I love to end my workouts with some type of plank sequence. First thing I like to do, hands, knees, get up. Then what I like to do is go on to one side and hold it. If you want, you can put your arm up, put your arm like this, whatever feels comfortable, and you go until you can't. Switch sides. So, you go back to your middle high plank. The next thing I like to do are some hip dips. All those are is you dip down, you thrust up. I personally like having one foot more forward. It just helps me for stability. So moving on, go back onto your high, and at this point, really should have lifted the sleeves earlier on. It's all good. Keep onto your high plank, and at this point, go down to your low plank. Make sure that butt is not up in the air. Keep it down as if a board was on your back, and you just hold, ladies. You just hold. Okay, put it all down. Go into a quick little child's pose. And you're all done. Alrighty, that was the video. I also filmed this on my phone, and that was about a 16-minute recording, so 16 minutes. I will have all the moves down below. Of course, you've got your little titles on the screen so you know what I'm talking about as I do them. And just a reminder, there's no reps, no sets. You go until you can't. If you want to count how many you do, then you can do that. It's a great way to keep record of your progress, but I personally just don't count. Slowly but surely, you're gonna be able to tell. For example, in the beginning you can hold a plank for 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden you're holding it for a little bit longer than 5 seconds. But if that's what you want to do, you want to have this more of something to track your progress, go for it. I will have a couple more fitness videos coming out, things like some hella extremely basic fitness tips that you should know. I will be making a video all about my favorite workout wear. I'll be making a full workout routine video. This is just the circuit, but in that video I'll talk about cardio, yada yada yada. And if you have any other fitness questions or fitness videos that you want me to do, let me know and maybe I'll hop on to that. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope that y'all get on it. It's only 15 minutes. And like I said in the beginning, you might think this is dumb and it doesn't do anything, but 15 minutes adds up. You know, even if you do it once a week. I only do this once a week, y'all. I go on a run and I do this little circuit once a week. That's all I do. It's the consistency. If you can do it once a week, fabulous. If you want to challenge yourself to do this 5 times a week, let me know. I want to be able to congratulate y'all. And you know, give you a little round of applause. Go follow the VSCO, subscribe if you want, join the time, everyone, and thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in a little bit.